Hello, everybody, and welcome to another day one run at the Arena Open. We're going to dive straight on in. I'm trying out best of one this time because, got to keep things fresh and breezy. Claiming prizes already feels great. So, best of three, we were one game off. You can find that run posted already. Hopefully it's not a spoiler because I wouldn't be doing a second best Arena Open run if I had qualified on the first one. But we're going to be diving straight on in using my classic approach of just kind of first pass through, putting all the cards I'm really happy to play into the pool. So white cards, not really much that I'm super thrilled with. Combat Professor's decent, but white would be a color that I'd mostly use as a supplement, I guess. I like Counterspell, though. I like Frost Trickster's pretty solid. I think Jadzi could be really cool. Yeah, seems sweet. I really want to try that out. Looks fun, but blue also doesn't look super deep. This card's busted if you can get some life gain. So I really like that. The Lisette half in particular. Duress is solid. Go Blank is solid. This card's solid. So some decent black cards. Looking at our green, I like Leyline Invocation a lot. Karak Wrangler, Zoomancy, Tendrils, Veil, Overgrown Arch. Overgrown Arch in particular is very good with the Lisette. So we don't have to play black. We could just play Lisette and these green cards. Let's see what our gold cards look like. Ooh, we got a Rise of Ecstasy. You love to see it. Blue-red. We got a Rutha. We got Elemental Masterpiece. Our only good red card is really Illustrious Historian, which is a solid one, but nothing too spectacular. We got a Sciences. That's nice. Got two Mortality Spears. Oh, yeah. Black-green is looking like where it's at. Whew. Looks good. We got a couple of good Mortality Spears bailing me out there at the end. I was a little bit worried, not going to lie. Little bit tad worried. And then just bailed out at the end by some pretty solid 4-drops overall. Doesn't look like blue-red is happening. We just don't have the card quality to make it happen. Let's just see what black-green looks like right off the bat. And then we'll decide if we want to splash anything. We could maybe splash blue, but we'll just see what black-green looks like. Okay. So we have Leech Fanatic probably makes it. Brackish Trudge. Don't really like either of those cards. Servant could make the cut. We have a Campus. Culling Ritual, this is best of one, so we'll have to determine whether or not we think that's worth it in best of one. It is a pretty decent sideboard card, though. Maybe we'll want the Poet. Maybe we'll want the Duress. So, don't really want the Infusion, the Fumes, or the Dusk Mage. Or Dissector. Dissector. How many learn cards do we have? One learn card. Looks like only 2 learn cards. So that's solid. We can get past summoning. We could get our land if we need to use really from our Eureka moment. Not our Overgrown Arch. But we don't have a ton of learn. We have a couple campuses that are off color. How good is Reflective Golem, I mean. Doesn't really work with the cards that we have, I must say. There is a Campus Guide, but I don't think it's worth it to play Campus Guide unless you have a splash color, because just putting the on-color thing into your deck is not really worth it generally. Cogwork Archivist is sometimes okay. So are there any blue cards that we want to splash first of all? Because blue is relatively easy to splash given that we have 2 Quandrix campuses. So let's just see if there's any blue cards that we want. Okay. Counterspell's double blue. Jadzi's double blue. Frost Trickster's not really worth splashing. So there's not really a blue card that we really want to splash. Our red cards are just abysmal, so I can't imagine wanting to play red. Even if we have some good blue-red cards. Our white cards aren't anything to write home about either. We don't really have the tools to splash white super easily anyway. I guess we have a Campus. Are there a white card we want to splash? Not really. Golem. No combos with Golem. We have one Snakeskin Veil that combos with it, I guess. Biomathematician, not a card we really care about. I think Cogwork Archivist is kind of playable. So this is like 23 exactly. Reflective Golem. Do I want that? No, not really. I don't have any synergies with it. I have Expanded Anatomy, but I only have a couple of Learn cards. Blue-red would give me access to Rutha and Masterpiece. But I don't really have blue and red cards to support that. Infusion. Do I want Infusion? Probably not. We have a few first years. We have a couple of... I think our best cards are the green-black cards. Like the Spears. If we played black-white, we would lose access to the Lisette. And what are the other good green cards that we have? Mortality Spears. This card's reasonable. Do I want to just main deck Pest Summoning, and then every time I cast a Learn card, I can just go get Fractal or Expand Anatomy or that? That's totally reasonable, I think. That card seems decent in my deck. It's good with the Woe Eater. Might be better than Culling Ritual. I have a lot of 4-drops. And Archivist might just be better. I kind of like that idea. That way, Necrotic Fumes is also a reasonable card to go get. Don't like Dusk Mage. Essence Infusion's not good. Pretty straightforward build, it looks like. Just playing black-green. Don't love Ritual. Don't hate it, though. There's a lot of tokens running around. Just from fractals and stuff, so it could be good. I don't have all that many cheap plays of my own. But I also have millions of 4-drops. It's tough. I like main decking this Pest Summoning. I think that's a good play. The Cogwork Archivist could be a card that I cut. I could just be like, go for the swingy effect. Archivist is like very medium. Yeah, let's try it like this, I think. And then we'll just add 8/8. Looks good to me. You got to take careful time selecting your lands, especially when you don't have time to really complex build selecting your other cards. I don't know if this will be able to get the job done, but it certainly looks like a fun time to play. I'm going to be very results oriented with regards to this Culling Ritual. If I draw it and it's bad, I'm going to cut it in an instant. That way I'm going to be threatening it and it will know that it has to live up or get cut. So, hear me now, Culling Ritual. Perform or be eviscerated, as the saying goes. So yeah, pretty excited for this one. It looks like a lot of fun. The Lisette looks quite good in the deck. We got some clunkers, but you know, just doing our best, and we'll see what we can do. See you in the matches. Before I get to the matches, I want to give a huge shout out to all of the patrons who support me and my work over at patreon.com/NicolaiBolas, and special thanks to those who support me at the credits level. It is thanks to Patreon support that I'm able to continue improving the quality of my videos and that I am able to produce as many videos as I do. As my way of saying thank you to patrons, there are a host of cool little rewards, noteworthily the reward that gives you access to my card-by-card grade spreadsheet for Strixhaven, and then there's also rewards like being put in the credits and even coaching for the higher tiers. Thank you so much to all of my patrons, and without further ado, let's get to the matches. Welcome to round one. I think we definitely have a keeper here. We can duress them, play our Trudge. Trudge is good with Witherbloom Pledge Mage. Pest Summoning can come down as well. We only need to draw one land. We can cast most of our cards. Straight chillin'. Well, our opponent's doing some crazy stuff with their little avatar over there. Get him, Duress, please. Well, we only have one option. They look like they have a couple 2-drops that do not match up particularly well against pest summoning. So, booyah. Oh. Looks like Culling Ritual might pull its weight after all. Eating that first year in the Flame Scroll if I can draw a forest. Heck yes. Heck yes, Culling Ritual. No! Don't do me like this. This can destroy any non-land permanent, so I can get rid of the Sparring Regimen. They will get a token with this, presumably. Culling Ritual is going to be doing clutch work. No, they have an intro. No. For shame, deck. For shame. Noble attacks. I'm disappointed. But Culling Ritual, so I'll block here, then Culling Ritual is going to kill a couple things. I'll be able to pay the mana to get this back. Little do they know they've powered me up. They're getting me closer to my forest that I so desperately need. Get him. No! Oh, the pain. I'm just gonna have to rely on top decking a forest, sniping 2 things. Oh, wrong way. Okay, well that was not any of my card's fault. That was just unlucky. I don't blame you, Culling Ritual. You get to stay in. I was actually kind of hoping to cast you there. I was excited to cast you, actually. As a matter of fact. I was looking forward to it. No changes yet. That was a tad unfortunate. Ooh, on the play. With a 2-drop. Couple 2-drops. We're going to keep this. Keeping hands is generally better than mulliganing. It's just like, this thing can buy me some time. Sure, I might not hit my 3rd land drop for a while, but I can gain like 6 life with this potentially if they don't have a 2-drop. Okay, they have a 2-drop, but okay, at least we hit a land. Okay. We're still in it. I feel like I've seen these 3 swamps before. Give me a forest. Yes! We're cooking. We're just going to be gaining life, living on easy street. Springmane Serpent is kind of an embarrassing card. Feels bad to have to put this in my deck. Woo, we've hit those land drops like an absolute beast. I don't want them to be able to kill that for free. Same time, I don't think they're going to be doing much. Maybe they'll kill it. I don't know. What would they use to kill it, though? Like, Lash of Malice doesn't do it. What could they have for 4 mana? They hovered over my arch. Maybe they have Expel. Well. We will go after this guy. This will give me something good to do. So we have to get fractal summoning, I think. Okey-doke. I like it. Karok Wrangler it is. I haven't had many key decisions here, but being able to buff my guys up to attack past the Pledge Mage is going to be sweet. Wrangler could be great. It's gonna be great. This has been a very straightforward game. No! My beautiful Karok Wrangler! You were the chosen one! No. It was supposed to bring balance to the Force! Attack me if you dare, opponent. You don't have the guts. Maybe they do. Oh, they do. Are attacking me. Well, there's no way I'm blocking. I'm a coward. That's right. I'm just happy I'll get to attack them back, presumably. Ooh, baby, that's a good one. While they're tapped out, no less. Oh, yes. And they have this guy. We're rocking along on easy street here. Just gaining life. Be very careful with our Mortality Spear. Aw, man. Get rid of their first striker. It's why it like completely blanks our Servant. Humiliate's annoying though. Definitely a good card. Haha, okay. Well, I wasn't going to trade this, but now I'm going to because I have a backup. So I want to keep the pressure on, keep attacking. This isn't a great trade, but it is a trade. So it's still card parity at least. And I probably can't avoid it because I don't want to use a removal spell on Poet, and I don't have any like incremental ways of killing it. And now I can keep the pressure up, keep attacking them. Oh no, that is not good. No, no, no. I am in trouble if that hits me. Well, I do have a nice block with Arch on it. That'll be helpful too. Do I go for the greed attack? Probably. This is best of one. I take higher risk plays here. Oh yeah. Pound to Papa. Do they really have something? Feels bad, man. The thing is, I don't think my deck necessarily has enough haymakers to be worth just sitting here. In some decks, I'd be like, oh, I have this to draw, this to draw, this to draw. Of course, they have a removal spell. Just... They do have to spend it for 2 mana, though, so it's not as bad. Oh. So it's just like card parity. Okay, Culling Ritual. Not looking good here. Kills both of my own cards, none of theirs. Such is life. Pretty classic. If this thing ever hits me, I'm just toast. But I do have a Scry. They have a blue-red land, I just noticed. Aha! I killed one of their guards now. Scry! Nope. Don't want that. Oh, they're splashing for Flame Painter or something. Oh, no. That going to the top is a very bad sign. Are they going to pay 2 life? Wow, that's bold. Sure. Don't need a land. Oh, big money. Let's go. I really want to kill that. So my greedy attack with the Springmane Servant was punished. I'm going to zap this Flame Painter. I can't attack into it anyway right now, though, so I'm just going to scry. Trudge. Trudge is useless here. I can get back, but it just zaps into first strike. Okay, draw. What do I have in my lesson board that would be helpful here? I don't think I have anything helpful. That's the problem. Intro to Prophecy, not super helpful. The life gain and blanking their attackers is better. Expanded Anatomy, not really what I need. Necrotic Fumes, nope. Don't have great options here. I will say, if this was a 4/5 reach creature right now, I would be in much better shape. So Culling Ritual, so far, not... It's been 1-1. There was one game where it would have been pretty nice, but, you know. I am currently in trouble. And they do keep paying 2 life for this, so maybe I'll be able to snipe them. I'm going to kill the 3/3 flyer. Now there's a draw. They get too aggressive. We can take them down a notch. They're scrying on upkeep. I can Mortality Spear the Shield Mage, and then we're at parity again, but I really don't want to have to do that. I really would rather kill the Flame Painter or something. Bottom. But, I will scry first. It will determine my... Okay, so that's really good. So now I'm in survival mode, I guess. So I'm at 9. Mr. Ritual not looking so hot here. It's campaigning, but it's not campaigning very well for his position. Mr. Speaker. This card, on the other hand, looking quite nice. His campaign has been very effective so far. And Overgrown Arches just gained me like 10 life this game, so I would have lost if I hadn't had this guy out just hanging. No, they put it on top! The horror! Oh, no. Oh, no. What is it? Okay, so this thing would also be lethal now, so they'd have to go double chump depending on what they had. I'll draw first before I decide. Okay, go blank. I can do everything I need to do now. What are they casting? Study break? Because I want to get rid of this thing, put 2 counters on Leech Fanatic, and attack them with both of these guys, because then they have to double chump. And then it's basically game. This was a good draw. Okay. So I'm not going to attack this turn because they can actually trade with it now. So I'll gain another life, I'll get another scry in. And the Flame Painter's not scary anymore because it doesn't have anything to go get. No! Specimens was a good draw from them. Also, my Culling Ritual would kill my own 8/8, so that's a classic. It kills my entire board. I'm definitely not playing this card after this game. It's one of those cards that looks like it could be so good, and then it just like, oh my gosh. Horrendous. Who are you gonna call? Specimens. They've done a lot of damage to themselves with Arrogant Poet. Not sure if it was advisable. Pest summoning, sure. Just keep scrying, just keep scrying. Boom, nope, whiff, okay. I'm gonna have to start working through these tokens. Yep. Intro to Prophecy would be nice, maybe. Thinking Expanded Anatomy could be good, too. Oh, it's on the top. This could be bad. So we have them in the Abyss, but they're just going to keep casting chump blockers for a while. What have I used? Use both my spears. I still have Lisette to draw, which would be game winning. I've scryed a few cards to the bottom 4, so I have 12 cards left, essentially, and I get a scry here. Did they really draw another Lash of Malice? Certainly seems like they drew a Lash of Malice. Well, that's an easy block. And I take 5, and then I can attack them back, gain back 2 life. Come on, Lisette. Oh, that's a good draw, too. Big boy Zoomancy is here. Gaining me those sweet, sweet life points. Let's go. Oh, gosh. This is tricky, tricky, tricky. Spectre. That's scary. Is there going to be a situation where I can, like, zap everything? Everything dies except my Zoomancy Professor. I kill, like, all my own creatures. If I draw a Lisette, I think I win, because I can give my stuff trample with that. So I have 15 cards, 4 I know, 11 I'm going to get 2 looks. Or I'm going to get, yeah, because I get to scry. I don't know how much life I've gained off of this arch. Yeah, that's still probably worth it. Ouch. That's a feels bad. Well, now my big token is out of the way. I can kill their token, their 2-1. They just cold draw. They're just cold ripping it, seeing what they can do. I may just have to go for it with the Karok, make it a 5/5 Vigilance. Has Trample. That gets past these 2 goons. They're not activating that this turn. Ooh, Pest Summoning. So that's not as good with my own culling ritual. They have 1, 2, 3, 4. They're going to gain some life with this thing, though. Really don't want this to put counters there. I need this so that if I do draw Lisette, I can just crack on for the win. Question is, will I ever cast this Culling Ritual. And I think I just am treating this as if it's a blank. And this way, if I do draw Lisette, I can just win. I think I'm just going to hope to draw Lisette here and just scry everything else away. Big time scry here. Yikes. There's a card. This is tough. 4, attack, 2, 1. Oh, I'm just dead. This thing can attack me. Well, shucks. So I had to sack this to gain some extra life. Environmental Sciences, and then Cold Rip. Oh my gosh. I've scried so many cards. Oh, it's such a bummer. If Lisette was in my top half of my deck, I would have won this game, I think. Oh, gosh. Buddy, I'm already dead. Just kill me. Also, if this had been a Archivist, I would have been in fine shape. This card is just horrifically bad. We've all learned a little something there, I'd say. Oh, man. Real bad. That was horrible. Never playing Culling Ritual again. I've fallen for that one too many times. I know it would have been okay in the first game, but just like I had it for the whole game and I could never find a spot to use it. Wow, that was horrific. Oh, I just needed to find that Lisette, because then I could have given my big fractal trample and all would have been good with the world. But yeah, this card is real bad. Okay, I've learned the lesson so you folks don't have to. There we go. Find the positive in every situation. 0-2. To be fair, though, I think the first game we got unlucky with how we didn't draw our second color, and then that game was just like Culling Ritual just completely lost us the game by being a complete blank. Even if that was like a 3-3, I think it would have been able to win the game, maybe. Okie doke. We have our colors. We have a Woe Eater. Ugh. We also had to use our Mortality Spears on some, like, junky stuff. There's Lisette. I think it's worth just holding on to it until you can get the Lisette part. Red, white, A. We'll use this. We want to hit a land drop, so we'll just stall them. We'll get to gain some life. We can maybe Mortality Spear plus something. Sorry. We're kind of priced into killing this guy, which is a bummer. Come on, no! Oh. I made this whole play so I could try to hit my 5th land drop, and it backfired. Oh well, they get to attack with Quintorius. That's bizarre. Oh, it makes an untapped token, right? They're gonna get a token. They're gonna activate this thing. Whoa, what? Okay, well, maybe they have Expel then. I don't know. Well, now we're just attacking. They have something. Question is what? Whoa, they just messed something up, maybe. Oh, yeah, they just forgot to activate their thing. Well, that was lucky. Send them. This isn't technically a great trade. Maybe I shouldn't have attacked with the Servant, but then they can't double block my Karok. Is what I was thinking. And I have 6 cards and they have 2, so. Whoa. We're going to play this set. It's not as mana efficient as Pledge Mage, but we're set up to go Servant plus a thing next turn. Maybe they have Heated Debate. I don't know. Oh, they do have Heated Debate. Oh, it was a Doomblade. Oh. Oh, if I just played the Pledge Mage, I would have dumpstered them. Oh. That's brutal. That's an ouch. I'm just going to simplify the board. Just keep swinging. Just keep swinging. Get this thing off the board if I can. Kidoke, we're going to probably kill the Lorehold Apprentice. Might look like it's worse than the Spirit, but a 2/2 can trade with this Servant. We're going to get the Wrangler down. Doesn't look like they have removal, but maybe they have a second Doomblade just to spite me. Oh no, what is this? Uh-oh. Oh, they have nothing. Okay. So I can make a 6/6 and put a counter somewhere, maybe. Get out of here. Oh, they have a board sweeper? Oh, they have Lorehold command, maybe. Nope, definitely a board sweeper. Those blocks make no sense otherwise. Oh. They screwed it up. Well, that was not what they wanted to do. We're going to play our most mana expensive play. Maybe we can double spell down the line. We could have just played this guy too. Get a 5/5 down there. Aha! Justified. Pledge Mage survives. Well, even if they hadn't botched this thing, I think we were still winning, but... Oh, no. First day of class. That's the first time I've ever seen this card cast. No joke. Not kidding. First time. What do they have? At least our deck is going to get one win, it looks like. Yes. Strength before weakness. Yep, 5/5. We can start buffing up our things. I miscounted how much mana I had. I thought I had enough mana to cast this. That was sloppy. Maybe we aren't going to win. We'll have to find out. I don't think it was a huge blunder there. I just don't have it in play. I would have been able to sack it to get the fractal summoning at the end step anyway. We've got 3 attackers. We're going to have a 4th because this summoning is going to put a counter on 1 pest. Uh-oh. Spaghetti-o. That is no good. No bueno, no bueno. Can I kill them this turn? Please say I can kill them this turn. So they block there. They take 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. So they're dead on board, right? They block 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll just do extra certain. think they're dead. Oh my gosh. I thought I was out of the woods, but this black source was clutch for them. Or would have been if they'd come a turn sooner. Whew. Oh my gosh. We got a win. Let's go. See you folks next round. Back at it again with mediocre Golgari, also known as Witherbloom Hype. Here we go. Let's see what you're working with, buddy. Oh, and they have some very good cards in hand. Dear goodness. So Baleful Mastery can answer Rowan. Chaos Warp is pretty trash, so we're going to get rid of multiple choice. Oh, gosh. Not going to say I'm excited about trying to beat Rowan. Maybe I had to get rid of it so they can't ultimate it. Oh no, I'll be able to kill it before that happens.
I may be a new Golgari student, but soon I'll be the best.
So I have to exile it, or else they get to, whenever they cast it, they get to copy. How does that work? So they get to go... Let's think. So next turn, they tick it up. I hit a land drop. Next turn, they ultimate it. I'm going to see if I draw a creature this turn, because then they might have to Chaos Warp me. Okay, that's a creature. It's not the creature I would have wanted to use here. So I guess I will Baleful Mastery then.
I don't have time for this.
Because this thing plus Devouring Tendrils is just really good. They're going to Chaos Warp it. If they don't Chaos Warp it, then I can Devouring Tendrils and make it a 5/5, and then they'll Chaos Warp it. I don't know. This game was tough. Multiple Choice and Rowan are better than my entire deck. I'll YOLO spin into something, maybe. You gonna bury me, bro? Oh, they're warping. Nope, they're burying. Interesting. And they can shuffle my library. That's wild. Well, luckily this card's trash, so that's good. This card could be good with Devouring Tendrils. Oh, they're going to Chaos Warp me. That's such a brutal play. Get owned. I mean, it was still okay, but like... If they can't empty their hand, I'll get to snag their last card, whatever that is. Looks like they're going to be able to empty their hand, though. Maybe? No, they aren't. Nice. We're back. Oh, what a draw. Let's go. Never doubt me. Come at me. Lisette Overgrown Arch. GG. Just the greatest combo in my deck. Let's go. That's right, opponent. I possess the skills to combine my two cards into a game-winning combination. We both have two creatures in play, and they have a scry land, but I like my odds right now. Any creature I draw is just 2 mana, can't buff my whole team. Whew, beautiful. Not a chance I'm blocking here. I mean, I guess there's a chance because I could Overgrown Arch block, but... Well, now I'm blocking. I'm just going to use this on my turn. They're not even scrying. It's not a spirit, buddy. That's funny. They were bluff attacking. Actually, it wasn't even a bluff. It feels like they don't know what their cards do. They can scry. Nope, no scrying. Wow, resculpt. That's wild. Heck yes. So they have 6. Now I'll hit him for 8 because that thing would then be lethal too. We'll have 2. I'll have 2 lethal threats. Yes, another victory for the good guys. I don't expect this deck to make the full 7, but like, it could. Any deck can if it draws well enough. Gotta be said, Cogwork Archivist was much better than Culling Ritual would have been. Classic. We learn, live and we learn, as they say. Heck yes, let's go. I think I'm going to play this as a 4-drop again. It's just like, it can win you the game as a 4-drop, whereas it's a 1-drop, it's like annoying, but not really going to win you the game. My deck needs all the power level it can get. I got 2-drop, 3-drop, 4-drop. Start churning out the life gain. They're already on a mulligan, so Go Blank is even more annoying against them. I guess we will... I like duressing them first. This way I can kind of see what they're up to. Okay, so Heated Debate's annoying. Revitalize isn't really that scary. Get rid of Heated Debate. This thing can't get anything back right now, so that's okay. They were looking for a land drop too, it looks like. And they have a couple land drops to go around. Maybe I can nab their last 2 good spells. Unfortunate that we missed a couple land drops here, but I think this Go Blink could really win us the game. Yeah. Like... This is your chance to shine, Go Blank. No, they had a second spell. Bummer. Get out of here, Tome Shredder. Oh, they decided not to use it to ping me. Interesting. So, looks like I am punished for my Go Blank plays. But maybe I'll find a use for it later. Max punished. I probably should have fired it off earlier. I got greedy for sure. Uh-oh, they kept it on top. I don't like the sound of that. No. Oh, bummer. At least. Oh, no. They'll get to ping me. Well, I'll get rid of their fractal at least. Ugh. Let's just top deck a land here, then we'll be in the clear. There we go. Just have to survive their next top deck. How bad could it be? I don't think I'd scry here if I was them. They put it on the bottom. Interesting. Okay, so the coast is clear. And then we'll have these pests to feed to our Woe Eater. Ah, how the table turns. Tables have turned. Or as they like to say in France, how the turntables. Comment la table. I don't think that's how you'd say it. I don't think you just like translate it. Bum ba da bum ba da ba da bum bum. Attack! I have lethal next turn, depending on what card they have in. For some reason, I thought this had Death Touch. It wouldn't really make sense for a 7/6 to have Death Touch, but like I thought it did. Oh, that's adorable. They think that a 2/1 will help them. Oh, no, no, no. Au contraire, I have pests to sacrifice, so my 7/6 is coming. My 7/6 is coming. 7/6 hype. Boom. Ah, they drew a land. Goodbye, sweet pest. Main deck pest summoning is too good. From 0-2 to 3-2. That's right. I've got some skills. I've got a very selective set of skills, in fact. The name's Nikolai. Magic's my trade. I mean, we've won 3. It's not that impossible to win 4 more. Let's go. I'm starting to believe it's possible. Now that Culling Ritual's out of the deck, I mean, it was weighing us down. We lost both games where it was in the deck. Oh, yes. Life gain will be good. I wish we had, like, a Bookworm, like a top-end card that's, like, actually good. Instead of just, like, random life gain stall stuff. But this just goes to show you, you can win games with any sort of deck. You just have to work with what you're given, do your best, and things will work out if you play well. Woohoo, Guilds of Ravnica. Actually, this might just be straight up. No, that's not straight up Ravnica at all. Oh, the Trudge Arch combo. Get owned, opponent. Prepare to have your deck slowly ground out by a brackish Trudge. Bummer. Nice. Drawing land is good there. I'm going to keep developing and waiting for now. I want to use my Go Blank a little bit later when they don't just have free planes sitting in their hand. And I want to exile their Pilgrim with this Go Blank. So I'm starting to... One of the things to notice in Sealed is I'm kind of generating a plan for how I'm going to deal with all their cards. Like, they'll probably have a couple of removal spells or good cards that I can maybe nab with Go Blank, though. Hopefully not getting too greedy like I did last time. Rise of Exodus can't get the Pilgrim, but it can get other things. You can kind of generally count on them going land spell each turn, and so it'll decrease by like 1 on average each turn. Oh, I forgot to gain a life. That was bad. So I'll gain a life this turn, I'll remember. That is a good target for Rise of Exodus. Don't know why I did that. They now have an attack with the Orator, but I can block it, so. See what you're working with, buddy. Oh. Oh. Vanishing Verse. Gets rid of my Trudge. And then I can get rid of the Expel using my Go Blank. Potentially. Because it'll just be sitting in their hand, clogging things up. Clogging up the woodworks. I say. I can double block there. Pretty confidently. Don't want to let them expel this thing while I don't have mana up. Like, they can expel it, but I'll get my card out of it. Let's get fractal summoning. So now I can't tap this because they'll expel it. So I'll just hold off for a turn. I think I want to go blank them. Oh, opponent. So we've both been exposed to that now. I guess I didn't trade with the Pilgrim of Ages first. But I couldn't attack because of their expel, so that plan kind of went out the window. So now my new plan is to win with Arrogant Poet beats. This card's really annoying. I think I might just make Arrogant Poet into 4/3, or just try to draw my, Yeah, it's tough. This could work out. It could also not work out, but... Wow. I'm stunned. Why would they buff the Orator instead of this guy? What? Fractal summoning? My man. You cannot cast fractal summoning. This thing's really irritating. Oh, gosh. I'm just going to go for a long con here. Like, make a 4/3 flyer, hope it lives for a while. I could Necrotic Fumes that away. I think I have another Learn card in the deck. Maybe that'll help. They kept it on top. I don't like my plan now. That was a good draw. Good draw. A bear. There's a bear. Paddington. So if I have another learn card, which I think I do. No, I used my Rise of Exodus already. Gosh darn it. So I don't have any exile for this thing. Pilgrim of Ages is so irritating in the late game. I'm liking my plan more and more. It's a good plan. Hard to interact with. It's a flyer. 4 more turns. Wow. Them attacking is... Yeah, I don't want to block because they can just... Now they can't attack me. Wow, this is wild. They have a Scryland, which makes this tougher. Because, like, it's not that hard to find something that can deal with a 4/3 flyer. Like, whatever they drew probably deals with a 4/3 flyer. What? Did they scry that to the top? I'm flabbergasted. I don't want to let them draw. At least not like leaving a blocker there. Wow, my Arrogant Poet plan might just work. How wild would that be? I was at 27. They were at 27 life when I decided to go on that beatdown plan. Wow. Yeah, I knew this would happen exactly as it is playing out. You know how it is. Just predicts it all perfectly. Still wish I could have traded with this before I used my go blank. Would have made things a lot easier. I will block here now, because that means they don't get a scry. That's a card. So they'll be able to block there, chump there. If they go eat there, chump there, they're dead. And this way, even if they gain some life, they're still unscrewed. Nice. I wouldn't be sad if I have a board sweeper. Plus, don't have one. Lisa. Yes! Another win! The good guys getting it done. Oh, the deck is performing as I foresaw. Everything is slotting into place. The classic. It's pretty fun. It's when you feel like an underdog, it's always fun to play. You're like, oh, I'm the underdog, scrapping it out. Getting those wins. Main deck pest summoning, let's go. I'm gonna keep this on the draw. It's a tough hand, but I think it's got like some of my most powerful cards and combos in it. And I'm actually gonna cast this. I think it could do like 6 damage to them, and it would gain me a lot of life. Which I'll need in order to draw my lands to develop. Are they gonna kill this? You monster. Haha! Joke's on you. That would have been better to kill. Arguably. No, the zoo bear. Whoa, forcing out a chump block. I like to see that. Okay. I'm probably supposed to hold back on defense now. Just chillax. This is where you just hope they don't have anything so your Mortality Spear can start to clean up shop. Eh. Where were you when I needed you most? Come to Papa, Brackish Drudge. We're back. Oh, imagine if I drew Go Blank right now. If they get like a big fractal summon in. Oh, yes. I'm actually liking my spot. This card's going to do work. Oh, this is even better. They'll gain 5 life now, but unless they have Snakeskin Veil, we'll be able to get them. I'm going to do that now before they have a chance to draw like a Snakeskin Veil or Attend to the Pests or something. Another Mortality Spear is just what the doctor ordered. They're flooding out. I've got a ton of resources here. It's looking good for the home team. I'm going to hold up the... I'm just going to play Professor Bear. Oh. Well, I'm glad I have an answer to any type of threat. Because that's scary. Very scary. What could it be? 3PO! Who could it be? Oh no. This is a horrible feeling. You're like, oh no, they're getting their best card and they have infinite mana. Please don't have Harness the Infinity. Please don't have Harness the Infinity. I don't ask for much. A bear? In Paddington Station? I'm not going to play around a board sweep or anything like that, but I will keep this thing activation up. That's what they got? Sure. I'm going to keep it up for a more important moment. I just felt like I had a more important threat, but maybe I didn't have something more important than that to protect with a snakeskin veil. I'll keep something back in case they do have a board wipe. Yes! Wow, is that 5 wins? Wow, this has been a fun run. Starting off 0-2, just like lowers all the pressure, and then you're just chilling, having a good time. The deck has been, I feel like I've been drawing quite, like, decently, and my opponents have been drawing maybe a little bit worse. But you know, all you can do is your best. I go first. I'll keep it. Let's go. I do need to hit a few lands, not gonna lie. But sometimes you gotta risk it for the biscuit, as they say. If I draw a land next turn and I can play a Spring Main Serve, and I'll be in fine shape. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. All good things must come to an end, as they say. To be fair, 2 of the matches I lost were to mana problems, or 2 of the games. Give me the beat, boys, to free my soul. I wanna get lost in your mana screw and drift away. Discarding to hand size never felt so good. Oh yeah. They almost certainly have an answer, but I'll get on the board. Feels bad that I'll enable their Pledge Mage attack. I'll trade this with a Stiff Breeze, if you'll let me, opponent. Maybe this thing can stall them. That's the hope. Also, I can then double Mortality Spear if it lives. Oh, I just needed to not discard to hand size twice. I think I could have lived if I'd done it once. But we're not out of it. We're not out of it. We can get him. It's hard to deal 6 damage in red-white. Is there a way to deal 6? I don't think so. I think we are safe. Safe at home, as they say. And then we'll make them discard 2. Maybe they'll their last 2 cards, perhaps. Five, 6. I'm dead to a combat trick, but I think I need to gain the 2 life so I can cast these things. Yep. Oh, man. If they just didn't have anything there, they were going to have to discard all 3 of their cards. I was going to be able to Mortality Spear the Stonerise Spirit. I would have been in good shape. But unfortunately, it was not to be. That was tough. If I'd hit a land 1 turn sooner, I think I had it. But unfortunately, just doing nothing for 4 turns did me in. Close matches overall. Real fun time getting those wins on our journey towards recovery. I will say Culling Ritual was a real underperformer. I'd never play that card, in my opinion. But other than that, real fun time. Good deck, good plays, some highlights, some lowlights, some fun times. Didn't qualify for day 2 with the run, but it was still a lot of fun, and I had a blast. I always love just playing in events that feel like they really matter. In terms of stakes. That is going to do it for this one, though. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm still in awe that the Arrogant Poet plan worked. Can't believe it. Remember to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, comment with your questions, thoughts, and feedback. If you made it all the way to the end, in the comment section down below, leave hashtag battling back, because starting 0-2 and then getting rattling 5 off in a row feels pretty good. Or hashtag culling trash, because I don't know, it was really not great. That's going to do it for this video, though. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed making it, and I'll talk to you next time.